It's real simple. If you're fine with not feeling as good, good. Go ahead. Stick with that. But if you're not fine with it,
Hey guys, welcome to the Two Pros channel, where we get into the hard truth about bodybuilding and steroids. Today, we're ripping into a topic that hits hard for any guy who is chasing strength, health, or just a better version of himself. TRT versus steroid cycles or abuse. One's a medical fix for a broken system, the other's a high-stakes gamble that's dropping bodies left and right. Let me lay it out for you. The benefits, differences, and the brutal cost. From big-name pros to regular guys you'll never hear about. No fluff, no sugarcoating, just the raw, unvarnished truth. This is not just about looking good at the beach. It's about your life, so listen up and here we go. Let's start with TRT, or testosterone replacement therapy. This is for guys whose bodies are running on empty. Low testosterone isn't just a number on a lab sheet. It's waking up drained, dragging through your day, watching your muscles soften no matter how hard you train. It's losing your edge, mentally, physically, even in the bedroom. Maybe you're moody, foggy, or just not yourself. You get yourself a doctor's appointment and the doc diagnoses you with low T. Now this could be from age, stress, genetics, or something like hypogonadism. But the good doc prescribes TRT to get you back to normal. We're talking physiological doses, enough to hit the healthy range for a man in his prime, not to make you a freak show on a stage. Injections every week or two, gels you rub on, patches, pellets under your skin, it's a commitment. Blood tests every few months keep things in check, monitoring your levels, red blood cells, even your prostate. It's not a quick fix, it's a long game. Often for life if your body's done producing enough test on its own, or if you are like me and you burned your body up as a national and pro competitor. So think of TRT like replacing a busted fuel pump. You're not installing turbochargers in the engine, just getting it running right again. Why do I call it steroid cycles or abuse? It's because more often than not, guys who start casually using steroids end up abusing them. We're talking anabolic steroid abuse, testosterone at insane doses, or compounds like trenbolone, deca, anavar, or dianabol. This doesn't even cover HGH, peptides, or insulin. Those are taking things to another level altogether. Bodybuilders, powerlifters, even wannabe gym guys use these drugs and insane amounts of food to blast their systems way beyond what God designed our bodies to be. Your body makes about 4 to 7 milligrams of testosterone a day. Most of these guys are blasting 1,000 milligrams a week of just test. And I can say from experience, all these guys are blasting a whole lot more while stacking multiple drugs for a bigger hit. It's not about health, it's about sculpting a monster, huge traps, shredded quads, veins popping like cables. Cycles typically run 8 to 16 weeks, but most competitors never truly come off. When you do this, you're pushing your body to the limit. Then if you stop, your hormones tank. Even with post-cycle therapy, drugs like Clomid or HCG, to kickstart their system, it's a crapshoot, and eventually you will burn out. There does come a point of diminishing returns where your body just doesn't absorb any more of the drugs. This is when guys will usually increase their dosages to try to get more size or maintain, and end up with health problems, getting hurt and dropping out of shows, or are taking time off to let their body rest. Most of this is done in the shadows. No doctor, no oversight, just you, a syringe, and a prayer. It's often illegal, sourced from black market labs or sketchy websites. You're not a patient, you're a lab rat, and the experiment's on you. By the way, you think all the pros are seeing doctors? No way. I know of too many in my day who never saw a doctor until the wheels were coming off. What's the upside? TRT, when it's legit, can change everything for a guy with low T. Energy comes back. You're not napping at 3 p.m. anymore. Your brain's sharper. No more forgetting why you walked into a room. Workouts feel productive. Muscle sticks around easier, and you're not sore for days. Libido? That spark reignites, and your confidence follows. Studies, like one from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology in 2016, show TRT can improve mood, bone density, even lower heart disease risk in some men when it's tightly controlled. It's not about getting jacked, it's about feeling human again, like the man you're supposed to be. Listen to what the world's #1 podcaster, Joe Rogan, had to say about his own TRT usage and how it has affected both his health and performance.
yeah, testosterone replacement therapy, hormone replacement therapy, I started doing all that when I was 40. Yeah, it makes a big difference.
Makes a big difference.
Look, listen, everybody listen to this. There's a stigma attached to that in a lot of people, like, where do you get your testosterone from? I get it from my balls. All that matters is that you have it in your system. If you don't have it in your system, you're not going to feel as good. It's real simple. If you're fine with not feeling as good, good. Go ahead. Stick with that. But if you're not fine with it, hormone replacement therapy exists for a reason. And that reason is it makes you feel way better. It makes your body work way better. You can avoid a host of ailments and conditions that are related to your body breaking down due to age with hormone replacement therapy. The key to doing it, though, is to do it correctly. You're supposed to go to a doctor that's going to test your blood levels, test your nutrient levels, and adjust your diet first. The first thing that happens is they want to find out how much you're sleeping, how stressed out you are, what are you eating, how much water are you drinking, are you getting the proper amount of protein and vegetables, are you eating correctly. Let's get you off of the sugar. Let's get you off the booze. Let's get you off cigarettes or whatever else is before they do anything. So they put you this is a many month process that I went through where they get you off of all these different things and you make these adjustments. Add a little bit of testosterone. First it was cream and then it became injections. Takes a little bit of time to figure out what works best. And then you get to a point where you have the hormone levels of a healthy young man. You don't want to elevate. You don't want to be higher than that. That's when you run into problems.
Steroid cycles or abuse, they deliver a rush nothing else touches. You're piling on 10, 20 pounds of muscle in a single cycle, looking like you live in the gym even if you seem to be only going through the motions sometimes. Strength spikes. You're benching plates you couldn't dream of before. Your body fat melts, leaving you diced, vascular, like you stepped out of a comic book. For pros, this is the edge to win titles. Mr. Olympia isn't built on protein shakes alone. Yes, it requires tremendous dedication and hard work. Don't misunderstand me. I am not saying the pros are made with steroids alone. For regular guys, it's an ego hit, turning heads at the beach or the gym. You feel invincible, like you've hacked the system. But that high's a lie, and in the end, what was the benefit? Here's where it gets real, because the dangers aren't just side effects, they're deal breakers. TRT's not perfect. You might get oily skin, some acne, maybe lose a few hairs if you're already prone. Your red blood cell count can climb, thickening your blood, which stresses your heart if your doc doesn't catch it. Long term, you're probably hooked. Your body might stop making T naturally, so you're on TRT forever. There's a small risk of prostate growth, though studies like one from Harvard Medical School in 2020 say it's overblown if you're monitored. You need a good doctor, regular labs, and discipline. Mess it up, and you'll feel it. But it's manageable, like driving with a seatbelt. Steroid abuse? It don't mess you up. It wrecks you. Your heart's the first casualty. These drugs pump your blood pressure through the roof, enlarge your heart's left ventricle, and clog your arteries with plaque. A 2017 study in Circulation found steroid users have a 4.6 times higher risk of heart attack or stroke. Your liver's next. Oral steroids like Dianabol are toxic, spiking enzymes, causing tumors, even cancer. Your kidneys take a beating with high blood pressure and filtering all that junk. Hormonally, you're a train wreck. Your testicles shrink, sperm count tanks, and you might be shooting blanks for years, if not forever. Your natural testosterone shuts down. Without post-cycle therapy, you're stuck in no man's land, weak and miserable. Mentally, some guys go out on a razor's edge. Aggression, paranoia, crippling depression. Some guys spiral so bad they don't come back. Suicide's not rare, and the deaths, they're piling up, and it's not just the pros. Dallas McCarver, 26, choked out in 2017. Autopsy pointed to heart failure, steroids heavy in the equation. Luke Sando, 31, found dead in 2020. Heart gave up, linked to years of cycling. Sean Roden, Mr. Olympia, gone at 46 in 2021 from a heart attack. Steroids were no secret in his world. These are the headliners, but the real tragedy's the guys you don't hear about. Joey, 29, a warehouse worker who loved the gym, stroked out in 2019 after his second cycle, left a kid behind. Mike, 34, married, thought he'd do one safe cycle in 2022. Heart attack at his desk, no warning. A 2018 study tracked 545 men and found steroid users died at 3 times the rate of non-users, 1.3% versus 0.4% over 7 years. That's hundreds of guys, mechanics, teachers, dads, not just stage monsters. Every year, men in their 20s and 30s are hitting the dirt because they wanted to look bigger for a summer, a girl, or a deadlift PR. No headlines, no hashtags, just a funeral and a family wondering why. So what's the difference? TRT's medicine prescribed to fix a real problem. Low T, verified by blood work. It's legal, dosed to keep you in the normal range, about health, not ego. A doctor's got your back, tweaking things to keep you safe. Steroids are chaos. You're spiking your system with unnatural levels, chasing a look or a lift, no safety net. Cycles are short, intense, and leave you picking up the pieces. TRT's a marathon, steady and sustainable. Steroids are a sprint off a cliff, fast, reckless, often illegal unless you've got a rare medical pass. One rebuilds you, the other breaks you. So what do? If you're feeling off, tired, weak, like life's draining you, get to a doctor. Get your testosterone checked. Low T's no joke, and TRT done right can give you your life back. But don't play cowboy with some underground clinic or your buddy's hookup. Man, pros are dying. Guys who knew the game better than anyone. Regular gym guys like you, are losing everything for a few months of looking like a tank. A 2021 report from the Lancet estimated there are thousands of steroid-related deaths yearly. And that's just what we know. You want to be big? Grind it out. Eat clean like it's your job, train like you mean it, sleep like it's medicine. Natural gains last, graves are forever. That's the unfiltered truth on TRT and steroid cycle abuse. You've heard the stakes, health on one side, a headstone on the other. It's your decision. Hit the comments. Has this hit close to home for you? If this hit for you, smash that like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more hard truth. Share this with a friend who needs the wake-up call. Stay strong, stay alive. I'm out.